Northwest Community Television.
Welcome to Northwest Cities. I'm Benita Robinson. When there's an emergency, seconds count, and so do the men, women, and equipment on the way to the rescue. Today, we'll take a look at how Brooklyn Park's fire department hopes to improve on their response time, training, and manpower in today's edition of Northwest Cities.
Welcome to Northwest Cities, bringing you information about your local city government.
From the time someone yells fire and calls 911 for help, Brooklyn Park firefighters try to be at the front door in 7 minutes. Last year, Brooklyn Park firefighters responded to over 1,300 calls. Fire Chief Jim Dristy says that's a lot.
90% of our calls probably are what I call resident aids, smell of smoke, smoke or pan on fire. About 10% of them are flame damage, I call flame damage, that get the firefighters working.
Chief Dristy says the city's fire alarm rings far more in the day when there's fewer firefighters.
The problem we're running right now is the economy's so good, people are finding jobs, they want to work days, everybody wants to work days. And so they're available nighttime. Well, we really don't need them at nights right now. We do have our manpower full there.
The city is accepting applications for new firefighters this month. New recruits will be given intensive training to help them walk through fire and come out alive.
You're going to an environment you can't see your hand in your face, basically, until you can find the flame.
New recruits must be at least 18 years old, have a valid driver's license, and pass a physical ability test. The test includes carrying a 30-pound roof ladder, crawling under tables, and swinging 50 chops of an axe.
The last station is to drag a 115-pound dummy 100 feet backwards, not lifting it off the ground, but keeping the dummy partly on the ground and lifting it backwards. And they have to complete that in 6.5 minutes.
60 firefighters have already passed the test. That's how many are on the job in Brooklyn Park. The city is authorized to hire 72.
But for those who do have the time, they can also get the money because it's a paid position.
Right. We have a 4-step pay scale for them here. We start out as a probationary person on minimum wages, and we work all the way up to about $10.50 an hour if they go all the way.
At the end of the rainbow is a nice pension plan. After 10 years of service, firefighters are vested and can receive 60% of their funds. After 20 years, they'll get it all. But first, you have to join.
We're looking from now till the end of June here for applications. In July, we'll be starting our interview process, our background check and our interview process. And by August 2nd, we'll be doing an ability testing.
Those who make the cut will be taught on the city's new fire trucks. The 2 new engines are priced at $250,000 apiece.
Let's talk about new recruits learning how to drive one of those big trucks, and in a hurry. What are some of the things that they have to be taught, techniques to get through the traffic?
Well, first of all, they got to learn how the trucks can be formed, because there's a lot of weight with that, and it's just not like stopping on a dime anymore.
On the way to an emergency, fire trucks often have to make emergency stops to avoid pedestrians and drivers who don't get out of the way.
If that vehicle gets in an accident before it gets here, it's going to help the people that called for our help.
One new truck was sent to the West Station. The other one is at the East Station. Both were paid for with bond issues. The city has not purchased a new truck since 1971. Chief Dristy says a lot has changed since then.
The size of the pump is bigger. The other is a 1250 per minute pump, is a 1500 GPM gallons per minute.
And there's a remote control to position the nozzle to shoot 1,000 gallons of water a minute. The truck can carry 300 gallons of water in its tank before hooking onto a fire hydrant. New recruits will learn how to use water to make steam, which is really how some fires are put out.
It must be an incredible rush to be there, to be able to help someone that needs it.
It is. You hope that you never run into that circumstance. When you do, you want to make sure you get all the tools to be able to help that person out.
If you want to be the one to help, call 493-8020 to become a Brooklyn Park firefighter. And drop us a line at our viewer response line hotline number. The number is 533-1710. I'm Benita Robinson. This is Northwest Cities. Thanks for watching.